everybody, welcome to a new vlog. It is January 22nd and I need to get some coffee. I have been up forever, but I was up and doing some meal prep for, I'll show you what meat stuff. I have a video on that. The meat stuff. It's mushrooms, and you can use a venison roast, you can use a beef roast. You can use any kind of beef, it doesn't matter, stew meat, whatever your little heart desires. And anyway, I have a video, I'll list it below. So I had to get that up and ready in the crock pot because you brown the meat and cut the onions up and stuff. And I felt like I had a little cream there that I didn't, eye cream that I didn't get blended in. You guys, it's just, I am on the struggle bus. Oops, why is that open? I'm on the struggle bus with motivation. I don't know if it's the weather. I don't know what, but I did not walk on the treadmill again this morning. And I wasn't, my trainer actually was supposed to, where can I put you? Let's put you right here. She was supposed, a little bit on an angle, it's fine. She was supposed to be gone for a couple weeks to Brazil and see her family, and it ended up not working out for her. I feel so badly for her. She was so excited, but I'm laughing at how that's totally on an angle. Well, what are you going to do? Honestly, I can't figure out what's going on in that thing. It's like my lazy Susan is like, it's a little lazy, like me. Did we get him an almond milk? Oh yeah, we did. So, anyway, I'm on the struggle bus, is what I'm saying with finding the motivation to work out. So I'm going to try really hard to get up tomorrow and do it. This morning, all I could think about was all the stuff I had to get done. So I didn't work out with Marcia, and then I didn't get on the treadmill either. Excuse me. However, there's a good possibility I can do that tonight yet. I am going to get a pedicure at 4:30. And maybe when I get back I can do it. I'm not really sure. Maybe not. The pedicure might kind of ruin the whole thing, but I don't know. All I know is that I need this coffee because I haven't had any yet. So I also made wild rice casserole. I don't know if I have a video on that or not, but I made that so that all Bob has to do is put it in the oven when I leave tomorrow. I'm gone for one night. And then, so on my way back, I told Bob I would give him a call when I'm about an hour or so away and we can stick it in the oven. Why I keep coughing this morning, I keep having to pause to cough, or I'm quite certain that I'm editing that out. I'm just going to show you guys my nails. That was a nice, pretty sort of wintry nail. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see. The pink, are you going to focus for me? There, can you tell? Maybe not. It's called Pina Colada, the pink is, by D&D, and then this is a Kiara Sky Glitter in Winterlicious, I think it's called. And I did it on the thumb, on my thumb and on my ring finger. But anyway, I like the pink color. It's lovely. So, yeah. And I don't know about you guys, but for me, when I am not working out, I don't eat quite as well either. And couple that with me feeling like I need to finish up the stuff that I bought, like when my sister was here for Christmas, my sister and her family. So I have protein waffles in there, which I have no problem eating. And I know that those are good for me. You know what I mean? They're healthier. But I want to eat up the Eggo waffles that they have in there. So I've finished up the blueberry ones, and now I'm on to the plain, like home-style waffles. And those are not as delightful. But they have to be eaten up. So, do they have to be, or could you? I just don't like to toss food. Oh, you guys. So, yeah, that's what's happening so far today. I got up a little bit later than I wanted, so I didn't get on the treadmill. I prepped. It took me a while because it takes a little bit of time to prep meat stuff. So you have to cut up the roast, cut up the onions, brown each piece of roast on both sides, mix up the sauce stuff, and put it in the crock pot. So it takes a little bit of time. And then, like I said, I made the wild rice casserole. Of course, I don't ever burn things. Like, that is not something that I do. So I was looking at something. So that's not something that I do, but I decided to bleach clean my sink, my kitchen sink, while the rice was finishing. So it takes 25 minutes to make wild rice, the Uncle Ben's version, or no, 20 minutes anyway. So I decided, and all of a sudden I was like, I could smell, you know, the smell changes and you're like, oh crud. I could tell that the water was boiled out and that it was like, so it wasn't burned, but it's crispy. There's some crispy rice pieces. And then it's not, I don't know, it's just, you know, it's not going to be the best meal I ever made. But you know what? It's okay. It's fine. Bob will live. Oh, you know what I'll tell him to do is put some meat stuff on top of it. That'll be great. So yeah. So a little bit later today, I'm probably going to make mashed potatoes for him to have his meat stuff over. Normally, I prefer it over rice, but because we're having the wild rice casserole later this week, it's a lot of rice. So either noodles or rice. So I'll ask him later when he gets home. Actually, I think I have some noodles. I don't know. He may be having potatoes, he may not have an option because we don't have any noodles, so I don't know. Anyway, church was good last night. I can't remember if I said that or not in the other vlog, but we had a service for Martin Luther King Day. Martin Luther King Jr. Day, I should say. It was an ecumenical service with our church and the Presbyterian Church. And then, you know, obviously community invited. And it was really good. It was nice. And then Bob had something he had to do at our church. It was kind of like two ships passing in the night, sort of an evening. But today's pretty low-key. I have a lot of work that I need to do here. I should actually put down the camera and get back at it. But a lot of work to get done and just kind of prepping for being gone tomorrow. I forgot to tell you guys, they did come while I was gone on one of my trips and finish the windows, except they missed one of these screens. Oh, I did tell you guys that. So I still haven't called about that yet. The siding that got damaged during the storm last year in April, and I think I told you guys, and I've talked about it a little bit here and there, that the people that we were going to have do it, he just never showed up. He never came back. Said he would do it, told us what to order for siding, we did, and then he never came back. So these guys, the guys that installed the window, I just happened to be talking to them about it, and they have a side business. And now actually they've left where they were installing windows for, and they're just doing their side gig only, you know, on their own. So they're coming today. They were going to do it Friday, but they were missing like a J channel piece. I don't know what that means. And they're really particular about wanting to make sure they do it right, which I appreciate. So he said that he was going to, hopefully, that piece was in yesterday. No, let me rephrase. The piece was in yesterday, and hopefully it's going to do it today. And I said, okay, well, it's snowing out, or it's cold and stuff, so if you can't, it's no big deal. But so then that will get finished, and the blinds come on Friday. The blinds that we had to custom order for the windows, those are coming in on Friday. And then I think the only hanging thing after that will be the couch delivery. It's just been a lot. You know what I mean? Sometimes I just feel overwhelmed by all the things I'm trying to keep balanced in the air. Because that's my forte, not Bob's, so I just handle all of that. But we'll see. My Beautylish bag, my Beautylish Lucky Bag, arrives Wednesday, and for some reason it has to have a signature required. So Wilson, God love her, I have to go and have a cavity filled. They had to put it off till I had my wisdom teeth out. I have one back here. And I need to go and have that filled, or fixed, or whatever, tomorrow at 10:40. So Wilson, God love her, she's going to come here and wait. I don't think it'll come that early, but just in case. And then I will, you know, work, of course, after I get home, and I will sit here until it gets here. Not because well, actually, no, I'll sit here until it gets here or until Bob gets here. Just because I don't want to have to deal with, if something has to have a signature for UPS and it's delivered and you're not here, they try to deliver and you're not here, then you have to go to like Green Bay or Appleton or something to get it, and you have to go during the hours that they're open, and it's just a big rigmarole. So, I have hair all over me. So, I'm hopeful that I can avoid that. So, Wilson's going to come sit here tomorrow morning while I go to the dentist, and then I'll wait around, and if it gets here in time, then I'll, you know, before Bob gets here, then I'll pack up and head on to La Crosse. And if it doesn't, then I'll wait until Bob gets home, and then I will head on to La Crosse. I really would like to get that drive done, whatever. Well, I still have daylight just because I'm not super familiar with the area, but All right, I'm going to stop blabbing on here and get some work done. So I think a friend of mine said to me, I was telling her how I'm just so cranky. By the way, it's like 12:15, I think, something like that. And I was telling her, I'm just cranky, I'm just off, I don't know. And she was like, well, maybe it's because of the crazy moon, you know, the lunar eclipse and everything. I'm like, you know what? Maybe that's it. I just had a salad for lunch, so at least I made a healthy decision there. But I want to show you a couple of things. I won't be able to actually show you, and it probably doesn't matter anyway, because I didn't show you them before. But I'm happy to report that our siding here is all fixed now. It looks normal. No more melted, pulled off craziness from last year. So they did that and were great about it, and was very inexpensive. Like I didn't know what to pay him, because he said, well, whatever you think is fair. And I didn't really know. They weren't even here for an hour. I don't know. Anyway, and then these, I don't know if you guys, it's going to be hard to see, but I had gotten these cards, like no cards, thank you cards, from a subscriber a while back. And I had saved one of each of them because I wanted to do something with them. And so my friend Pam helped me out. It's hard to tell because it's so glary. There, maybe that's a little bit better, but doesn't that look nice? So it's just like a float, it's a frame with just glass. So it's like a floating little thing. And I'm really happy with how that turned out. So all of that happened here in the last little bit. Didn't take very, obviously wasn't outside while they were working on the side, and I was in here working. But I'm happy that that's handled. I will tell you what I can't do is get rid of this headache. I even broke the rules. I'm not supposed to take ibuprofen a lot. I took some this morning and it went away for a while, but now it's back. Maybe my ponytail's too tight. And also the gal that helped me with the thing, she brought all of her makeup and she was showing me. She's like, I don't know what to do with this. I was like, well, let me just whip out an eye look for you. And so I kind of showed her how to use some of the shadows. That's why I didn't plan on putting any makeup on today, but that's why I have eyeshadow on and nothing on my face. I'm going to go wash it off here in a little bit, just because it looks funny to me when I have eyeshadow and no face makeup on. So I'm going to wash it off probably just before I head out for my pedicure later. So yeah, that's what's going on. I need to dig back. I've been working on this one project here for a couple hours now. I need to dig back into it and hopefully finish it up in the next half hour. Good morning, everybody. It's Wednesday the 23rd, and I just got back. It's about 11:30. I just got back from a dentist appointment. I had to have a cavity filled, which was really easy peasy, I gotta say. And it is snowing to beat the band, as they say. It's been doing this for a while now. The roads are less than delightful, and I have to hop in my car and drive 3.5 hours. Well, that's how long it should take in good weather. And for some reason, I cannot, for the life of me, get my feet warm. So I've taken the heating pad, plugged it in, put it on the floor, and I have my feet on it. So I don't know what else to do. Oh, good gracious. Anyway, so I just thought I would do a quick check, and I was going to show you my outfit of the day. I don't know what this is. I feel like I saw somebody somewhere wearing this kind of ivory white sweater, like a winter white sweater with a denim shirt, and I thought I should try that. Seriously. These leggings, you can't tell that they're too big on the legs so much, but you can if they don't stay up where they're supposed to. Kind of like the plaid pants situation. Anyway, so I feel like it doesn't hang down quite enough, the denim shirtness part of this. But, you know what I mean? It's just kind of like a little hint of it. But anyway, so I'm wearing, this is my travel outfit of the day. Leggings, this denim shirt, and this sweater. The sweater I got from J. Jill a couple years ago now. 2-3 years ago, something like that. And this is a jean shirt, denim shirt from Old Navy. Not that you can really see it, but anyway. I kind of liked the look of that, the denim with the winter white. And then I liked the idea of being bundled up. I'm not sure if I'm going to wear leggings or not here on my little journey. Because if I go off the road, I have a blanket. I always have one blanket in my car. I think I'll stick an extra one in there too. But, and I do have my real boots in the car already. So I'm just trying to decide if it makes more sense for me to be wearing jeans versus leggings should something happen. Anyway. All right. On that note, Wilson just left. God bless her little soul. She sat here for an hour while I went to the dentist in case I'm waiting. I can't remember now what I've said and what I haven't, but my Beautylish box for some reason is requiring a signature this time. I don't know why. It's my lucky bag from Beautylish. And so Wilson came and sat here, and now I'm going to stay until they get here, and then I'm going to leave it. But the window they gave me was from 10:15 to 2:15, so I have no idea what time I'm going to see them. And then I'm going to get on the road. I just really wish I could be getting on the road right now. But it's fine. I'm going to catch up on my emails, and I'll take you with me on my travels. All right. I'll leave my hand on top of my wheel, but I just had to show you guys how pretty this is. I started out driving in a blizzard, and it has cleared up the further kind of west and south I got, thankfully. But isn't that so pretty? There were a couple of other times I wanted to show you when I was coming like downhill stuff, but I was on the phone with the customer, so I couldn't show you. So anyway, I just thought I would show you how pretty it is sometimes, even though it's cold. They didn't get anywhere near the amount of snow down here that we got, thankfully. So it is clear sailing for me. It's about 4:20. All right, I put you guys up in the little mount thing. I gotta tell you, one minute I am hot as blazes in here, and one minute it's actually not bad right now. It's 19 degrees, and we are supposed to drop though next week to get below zero and stay there, not even warming up into anything decent. Sober. Probably should have stopped at that gas station. Not for gas, but for restroom purposes. I had a Starbucks. Everybody stopped? Okay, good. Just making sure we're all on the same page here. I don't trust stop signs in the middle of highways like that. So I got a Starbucks in Wausau, which is like an hour into my drive. I really have been like the cinnamon. I think I told you guys the cinnamon shortbread latte is lovely. I did not try the Frappuccino because that just looks like dessert in a cup. But so I get one of you guys actually suggested that you like it with almond milk instead of skim milk. So I changed that out. Really liked that, and I got an extra shot of espresso. Or what do they call it? A double shot? I said an extra shot of espresso. This is when you know you've ordered incorrectly at Starbucks, because they yell at you. They don't yell at you, but they read it back to you in the way that they think you should have said it versus the way you said it, which is, if I ran Starbucks, we would have a conversation about customer service and how it's not a good practice to make your customer feel dumb. Just saying. So I said I wanted an extra shot of espresso, and so she read it back and she said, a cinnamon shortbread latte with almond milk and a double shot. Like, yes. Sorry for not saying double shot. The way she said it was like, and a double shot. Excuse me. I was like, yes, please. And then I thought I was so cool because I paid with my phone. I just got that app I was telling you guys a few vlogs ago. So I have another hour and a half yet. I've been on the road since probably 2:15, so two and a quarter hours. Yeah, that's right. That's about right. So it's about 3.5 hour drive. Good times. So glad my territory is Wisconsin. Problem is, Wisconsin's pretty big. It's not as big as some states. It could be Texas, so let's be real. Speaking of, I just have I feel like I have a lot of trips coming up. I'm in Chicago next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Chicago land, I should say, not like the heart of Chicagoland area. Naperville mostly. And then, Naperville for a couple of days, and then Glenview. Yeah, Glenview, I think, is where my appointment on Wednesday. That's at 10 in the morning, and then I'll hit the road and get home hopefully at a decent time on Wednesday. And then the week after that, I am training a new sales rep that we hired on our team on Monday. Tuesday, oh no, that's not true. Monday I have just a normal work day, and then I'm going to dinner with them. Tuesday I'm training him. Wednesday and I have a hair appointment in the afternoon to get my tape-in extensions put in and my hair colored, because the what does she call them? I can't remember what she called them, but anyway, to get my grays covered. And then that Wednesday, I don't think I have anything. Thursday, I'm going to Lion King with Carissa for our Christmas gift to each other. We do a show together now. And then Friday, I'm on vacation, and we are going on our church retreat. Well, Bob can't go, or has chosen not to go. Anyway, he's going to work. And so I'll head up, I don't know, midday probably with Heidi, Jamie, and the girls. But I'm going to drive myself because I'm actually going to work on the way up there. I'll make calls and that sort of thing and end up probably taking just half a day vacation. We'll see how much I end up working and determine how much of a vacation day I take. And then gone that weekend. Then I'm back. Then I have to go to Texas for a couple of days. Then I'm back. Then I'm in Nashville for a full week for our sales meeting. I had no idea. Our sales meetings, our normal ones are usually Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, but this is the national sales meeting, so we actually have to be there ready to go at noon on, I was going like 7 over in a city. I didn't realize I was in a city. So, sorry, there's a little pause. We have to be ready to go Tuesday at noon. So, our team's coming in Monday, those of us that have to, we just can't get a direct flight and get there to be ready to go by noon. So we're coming in Monday night. And then I'll just work from my hotel room Tuesday morning, get myself all ready to go, to be caught up, to be away from my computer for a long time. And then our sales meeting is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday morning. And then we don't get out until noon. And then the earliest flight that we could get was 5 o'clock. So I won't get home until, if we make our connection in Detroit, which is really tight, I won't get home until like 9:30 that night. But, so that... I feel like there's a week in between there. Oh yeah, there is a week in between there. Oh yeah, that's the week I'm in Texas. Then I'm back, and then we go to the sales meeting the week of the 18th of February, something like that. So it's so pretty. You guys, it is so pretty. I have to show you again. I mean, come on! You guys know I love me a good sunset and a sunrise. So gorgeous. I mean, seriously, this is so Wisconsin too. Barns, sunset, flatness, and snow. So, anyway, I don't know what that means for vlogs or even for videos on my beauty channel. That, can you see? I have 2 jackets back there. 2. Not 1, but 2. Should I put myself in the ditch or something ridiculous on my way back? I wasn't sure when the cold was supposed to come in, but I just like to be covered. I also have a blanket in the back, my boots, a hat, gloves, a scarf. I'm covered. They always say that you should carry like food, and normally I have a coffee can or some kind of can, like a tin can with a candle in it and that sort of thing, but I never got to that this year, so here's hoping I don't need that. It's not really that kind of blizzardy sort of, you know what I mean, necessity, but anyway. So, the trip that I'm taking to Texas, I'm going to see maybe, Kirsten lives in the Dallas-Fort Worth area now, so I'm going to message her and see if there's any chance. It kind of depends on when I come in and when I leave, that she and I could grab dinner or something. I mean, I can't believe that I would be there in her city and not get to, you know, where she lives now, and not get to see her finally after all these years. So, we'll see. Kind of depends what flights look like, so. Alright, with that, I'm going to continue on my drive here for another hour and a half until I get to the big city of La Crosse, Wisconsin. And yeah, I'll check in with you guys in a little bit. Good morning, everybody. So it's Thursday morning, and it's 9:45. I have done some work. I did a couple lives. I'm laughing because I started a live, and then on Instagram, that's what I'm talking about, Instagram Live, and then was like, oh shoot, I should have gone downstairs and gotten coffee. And let me put my lips back on. And anyway, so they were like, well, go do it. So I did. So I stopped the live. I didn't save that one. And then I went, here, I can show you guys outfit of the day too. So anyway, I went down, got coffee, came back, and did another live, and then I got a call from a customer. So I had to stop the live, do that, and then start the live again. I mean, seriously. Get it together, game. That's what I wanted to say to myself. So, I left my water in here too. So, it's snowing again. It's been snowing on and off. Anyway, I'm in La Crosse. I think I said that before. Or showing you guys some driving down here anyway. So I did that, grabbed some breakfast, worked on some emails. When I got in last night, I went down the way to Pickerman's, I think was the name, if you guys are from here or have been here. They have really good soup, and I got soup and a gyro. And came back and I worked on emails till 10:30, something like that. And then work emails, I mean. Not fun YouTube emails, work emails. And anyway, so then did a little bit more of that today, and now I'm going to head down and continue doing that. I prefer, if I don't have calls to make, which currently I don't, I prefer to have kind of some kind of noise around me. So I'm going to go down to the lobby and work on some stuff down there, I think. I may change that plan here when I check my emails again, but anyway. So to show you guys outfit of the day. It is snowy, blowy, nasty. It's supposed to be really cold. We are heading into, you know, like the deep freeze, the Arctic chill portion of winter here in Wisconsin. Next week it's going to be really, really cold. I'm going to be in Chicago though, so I might miss. It's whatever. Once it gets below zero and stays there, it's cold. It doesn't matter where you are. So I just want to show you. These are the Alley Straight black pants that I love so much. This is a sweater. I'm going to be in a plant today, so it's okay that it's a little more casual. I really was going for warmth. And I have a tank, black tank underneath it. And then these, while they look like nice dress shoes, sort of, these are boots. You can see the little thing under there. So these I bought last year, I think, from Macy's. Style & Co. is the brand. I have them in black, and I have them in like a cognac color, and this is the time of year where I wear them all the time because my pants will come down over them. But they have some serious, let me show you, some serious like grippage. You know what I'm saying? Serious grippage. So that I don't fall on my keister when I'm walking into and out of customers. So that's my outfit of the day. Still in dot, same old earrings, same old necklace, K-necklace. And then, oh, this, I showed this in my live today. I got this bracelet from Pandora, and I really like it. It's a great kind of addition to just wear with my watch. So, yeah. I'll find it and link it below if you want to see. And I think that's it. I do think I'm going to take my stuff, go downstairs. That way they can start cleaning their room. I feel badly if I, you know, am in here and I know they just want to clean and be done and go home for the day. So I'm going to go downstairs so that they can do that. And I will see you guys later. I really would love it to stop snowing. I'm having lunch with my customer at noon, and then we're going to the end user visit at 1, and then I'll be on the road. So, all right, I will see you later. Good morning. So it's Friday morning, and it's 11:30. Nope, lies, 11:15. And, ooh, it's warmed up to 1 below. It was 7 below this morning. I haven't quite finished fixing this yet, but seriously. But I wanted to show you guys. I have to get these put back up. I think that's what I'm going to do anyway. So I'll explain what I mean. Let me move this chair out of the way. So the blinds are in. Yay! So I can't decide if I'm okay with these hanging like this. I know it's hard. I can't get it to, because it's so bright. But I would fix those things, obviously. But I have, in the past, since we moved in, I had them pulled to the side and like kind of nailed it because I didn't want big honking brackets to pull them. And they're not super long. I don't know. Anyway, I'll figure it out. So, but this piece up here I need to put back into place. So these are obviously not blackout blinds. I didn't want blackout blinds. I don't like those. But I have to say, in the bedroom, I kind of thought, ooh, I wonder if I should have done them there. This is just going to have to be good enough. Like, you know how when you do something the very first time, it's like perfect, and then every time you take it down and put it back up, it's just not quite what it once was. Anyway, that's fine. I don't love these curtains. And this whole, sorry, I probably was showing you guys my head, or the top of my head. I don't love these curtains anymore. I don't dislike them, but I don't love them. And so, boy, I'm on my nails here. I'm missing in action. I have these little tiny nails that I had set right here. They're teeny tiny that I use to pull the curtains back with. And only one of them is sitting there currently, and there were more. So anyway, I wanted to show you guys those ones. And it really does, you know, it takes out enough. Okay, so, sorry, I got a phone call in the midst of all of that, so I don't know where I left you off. But, so this is the one that's in here. And she kind of went similar to the color of the walls in all of the rooms. And then, this is the one, well, I put it up. That's not really helpful. So these are the cordless ones. And, ouch, really not supposed to do it one-handed. She gave me a lecture about that. But anyway, so these are kind of gray. Again, goes with the walls in here. And really is nice. I mean, mostly I'm interested. That was a telemarketer wondering, well, it's not even a telemarketer when it's automated, is it? Anyway, asking me if I was interested in affordable health care. Aren't we all? But I have it from work. Anyway, so these are what these look like here. I'm so happy that my drapes are back where they belong. I don't have to have them pulled in. I can't get this thing to, the bar here is just dips just a little bit. I have it tightened on both sides, but I can't, again, it's one of those things that it's just never going to be what it once was. So she was giving me strict instructions about, look, I had this is what it's going to look like. My duvet is, these need to be ironed so badly. I just never took them back off. The duvet finally shipped, so things are falling into place here. I never did call Mad City about the screen. That's where we got our windows from. The one screen that didn't get fixed. I just haven't had time. I mean, that's what it boils down to. In the short term, I'm going to leave these like this. I'm just going to leave these hanging down here in the middle. Because I just don't have time to deal with it. I'm gone most of next week, and I just don't have time to deal with it. But anyway, they have nice little tabs on there that you can grab. And she said you're supposed to raise them up and down at least one time a day, or they get lazy. Who knew? So I tell you guys, this is something funny. I need to go change my sweater, which sounds crazy. Like, why would you change your sweater? I'll show you guys what I'm wearing. I'm meeting a customer to do some final training, have lunch, whatever, but it's cash and it's really cold. So I'm just wearing these. I'll wear my wedges, my black wedges. But I realized, I don't know what popped into my head, but I was like, I'm pretty sure I wore this sweater the last time I did training with him. And isn't that silly that I would change because of that? But I'm going to. I'm not afraid to admit it. I just have to figure out what I'm going to put on. I haven't quite decided yet. I said to my boss I was talking to earlier, I'm like, I'm going to wear jeans. I really hope that's okay. She's like, oh yeah, the last time I met with him, blah, blah, blah. But, so she said she wore a company pullover, so I may do that. Or put on my company sweater. I haven't quite decided. Anyway, I'm going to go do that, get on the road. I need to stop and drop off something by my boss, too, on the way. So yeah. The fact that these need to be ironed is driving me crazy. It's not happening today. Let me tell you that. Oh, and you know what? I should take this with me. That is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this with me. So I'm going to go see if I can find sheets in this color. But, all right. I'm going to go. I'll talk to you guys later.